This lesson on the Persian Empire is about to be the death of Cambyses II. Before that, though, here's the 5 questions on the previous lesson: his reign, his conquest of Egypt, his so-called descent into madness. Answer the questions, please. So, 522 BC, the death of Cambyses II. Bardia Smerdis, two versions of the names of his brother, servant of Cambyses, magicians. That is a woman's name. A doppelganger is a double, body double. A coup, taking over a country. City, disease, Medes. The other people who relate to the Persian are the Medes. So if you're Median, you're a Mede. So, story starts according to Herodotus. Yeah, looking at Herodotus' version of all this today. Cambyses is very jealous of his brother Bardia or Smerdis. It depends on where you read it. Several reasons. Firstly, the brother can use a bow that Cambyses can't. Cambyses isn't strong enough, his brother is. He then has a dream that his brother is going to overthrow him. His brother has already been sent back to Babylon, back to the Persian Empire. So Cambyses sends his servant Praxaspes with orders to secretly murder his brother, but not let anyone know he's been killed. So somehow he's going to secretly murder the prince. Doesn't really say how he does it. Also, he receives a prophecy. He will die, Cambyses will die in Ecbatana, which is one of the main cities of the Persian Empire. So he thinks, well, I'll just never go there. Now, here's where it gets even crazier. Back in the heartland of the Persian Empire, there's two brothers. They're Magi's. They're Medians, they're Medes, and they're Magi's, magicians. That's where we get the word magic from. One of them shares the same name by chance as the murdered brother and looks somewhat like him. They find out he's been secretly murdered, so one of them takes his place and says, I'm the prince. In fact, I'm taking over. I'm the new king, and sends out orders to all different parts of the empire to say, obey me now. I'm the king. I'm Bardia. I'm the king. Cambyses hears about this. He's in Egypt. He hears about this. He hears about these usurpers, and he can't say anything. He can't say to anybody they're fakes because he's secretly murdered his brother. But he is absolutely furious with all this. So he jumps onto his horse to lead the army back to take over, back to get rid of the usurpers. At that moment, his sword falls out of his scabbard and cuts him quite badly on the thigh, in exactly the same place that he had cut the apis bull. And the apis bull died a little while later. Gangrene sets in the wound. This is an example of nemesis. But harming the apis bull, Cambyses has shown hubris. As the punishment, he gets nemesis. He becomes very ill. Over the next few days, he gets steadily iller and iller until he's lying dying from gangrene. He calls the men together and explains to them what he's done, that he's killed his brother. They don't believe him. They think he's just rantings of a madman. And he asks them, by the way, where are we? And it turns out he's in a little tiny village called Ecbatana. And now he understands the trick the gods have played on him. He thought Ecbatana was a city. He's in Ecbatana, the tiny little town. And he dies. Okay, what is wrong with this story? Well, what's right with it? You killed the prince in secret. Two brothers took over and took his place, and no one noticed. This is just nonsense. Cambyses cuts himself on the thigh and gets an infection, dies. It doesn't make any sense. And it's also not quite the same as the version of the story on the Behistun inscription, which we'll talk about next lesson. So really, The problem with the source is Herodotus. Again, he's telling a tall tale. He's not making things up, but he's repeating what he's been told, and he's repeating the most entertaining version of what he's been told.